What is going on, everybody? It's your boy NothingButSkillz, and today I want to ask you one question. Do you want to know how to two-shot people like this? Well, if so, just keep watching the video and we'll get right into the build video afterwards.
Down.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let's get right into the build. The first thing you'll notice is I'm running 5-piece Deadeye with a specialized backpack. The firearms is around 10,080, stamina is around 2,900, and electronics is around 2,900. So for the chest piece, I'm running a Deadeye chest piece, road firearms with health, enemy armor damage, and ammo capacity. The set bonus 2 for Deadeye is 40% initial bullet stability. Set bonus 3 is 20% marksman critical hit damage. Set 4, when zoomed, marksman rifles lose headshot bonus but gain 50% critical hit chance when out of cover and 100% critical hit chance when in cover. So it's key when you're using the Deadeye to always try to gain cover so you can maximize this build by always hitting critical hit chance. Set bonus 5 is you get the extra 20% marksman rifle critical hit damage, and then you get that extra 40% initial bullet stability. So for the mods, I'm running a firearm mods with skill haste and then another firearms with skill haste. I honestly don't need to run skill haste on this build. I'm just doing it to get my skills back a little bit quicker. For the mask, it's road firearms, major attribute is skill power, and minor is damage to elites. And then for the mod, I'm running a firearm mods with skill haste. For the knee pads, they're roll firearms, major attribute is critical hit damage, which I recommend on all your pieces that you can roll critical hit damage, you do. So that's going to be your knee pads and your backpack. And then for minor, I have bleed, blind, and shock. And then for the mod, I'm running a fire mods with health, and then of course a performance mod with pulse crit hit damage. For the holster, I'm running skill haste. A lot of people are going to recommend running either reload speed or health on this one. For the gloves, I'm running crit hit damage, marksman rifle damage, and critical hit chance. If I could reroll one more attribute, I would reroll the critical hit chance. For my gloves, I'm running critical hit damage, marksman rifle damage, and critical hit chance. I would love to reroll critical hit chance for either enemy armor damage or skill haste. For the backpack, I'm running a specialized backpack, 9% critical hit damage with burn resistance. The mods I'm running are fire mods with health, post crit hit damage for both performance mods. So if we go to my character, my critical hit damage is going to be 175%. If you go into the skills that I'm using, I'm running a tactical scanner, which is going to give me an extra 20% critical hit damage on top of the 175% critical hit damage I already have. My cooldown is going to come back every 44 seconds. My overdose is going to be healing at 105,000. And for my talents, I'm running critical save, use a med kit during low health to increase damage resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. Strike back, reach low health to reduce active skill cooldown by 20%. Tactical advance, complete a cover to cover movement to increase weapon damage by 2% per meter covered for 5 seconds, up to 30%. I can hit almost 30% more damage if I pull off a tactical advance and then hit somebody with a shot within 5 seconds of that tactical advance. And then precision, headshot a hostile to pulse them for 10 seconds. So these talents are great to run solo. If I was running with a group, I might switch tactical advance to triage, but this build is to be running solo, hunting rogues, not really going rogue just because you're so squishy. You don't really have a really good heal to keep you alive. So let's get into the weapons which make this build. I'm running a custom M44 with 147 base damage. It has prepared, deadly, and competent. For mods, I'm stacking as much critical hit damage as possible. For the optic, I'm running a 19% critical hit damage, 2.5 critical hit chance, and 2.5 stability. You don't need that critical hit chance on there, but this is the highest critical hit damage optic I have. It's 19%. For the suppressor, I'm running 19% critical hit damage, 4.5 optimal range, 2.5 stability. For the small grip, I'm running 90% critical hit damage, 4.5 reload speed, 4.5 optimal range. And then for the extended mag, I'm running 120% magazine size, 4% critical hit damage, and 5.2 rate of fire. Now, if you don't have a custom M44, you can also use an M700 carbine, which I was using before. It has prepared, deadly, and elevated. The difference between elevated and competent is elevated is to increase your damage by 10% when elevated more than 1.2 meters above your target. So it's always activated as long as you're 1.2 meters above your target. But sometimes fighting cover when you're elevated is a lot harder than just popping your pulse or popping your heal. So for my secondary, I'm running a lightweight M4 with responsive, deadly, and competent. And those are the mods that I'm running. So that's pretty much my build, guys. The only other thing you can do to push this build to the next level is you could switch out the backpack for a Deadeye backpack. You could run a Reckless chest piece, and the Reckless chest piece is going to give you an extra 8% damage, but then it's also going to increase your incoming damage by 10%, which makes you really squishy, and if you get in a gun battle, you're going to drop even faster and you won't have any kind of survivability. But if you really want to take this build to the next level, that's what I would do. I will put a Deadeye backpack, a Reckless chest piece, and then you could even switch your overdose to a booster shot. My base damage on my custom M44 is 147,000. If I pop my booster shot, my custom M44 is now at 184,000, so almost 40,000 extra damage just by hitting my booster shot. So those are two things you can do to make your build go to the next level: is switch out the chest piece for a Reckless chest piece, put a Deadeye backpack, and then use a booster shot. But remember, you're going to be super squishy and you're probably going to die a lot. I enjoy running my build like this. Maybe in the future, if I get a Deadeye backpack, I'll switch out the chest piece for a Reckless chest piece, and then I'll run booster shot more often just to show you guys how effective this build could be. So as this build stands, guys, it 2-shots people. So this is how I enjoy playing with it. If you guys have any advice of how I can tweak it besides of the ones I've already told you, let me know. I'm always looking for new ways to make my builds just a little bit better, and I hope you guys are finding these builds useful. I just wanted to say thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to my channel. You guys are amazing. And if you're new to my channel, this is the first time you're watching a video, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like. And for now, guys, Nothing But Skills is out.